sure you have to go?
Yeah. Yeah, it was so weird when I left home this morning. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna walk into.
I like having you here.
Well, I didn't say I
You
was.
guys are gonna get seen. Stop kissing in the hallways. It's bad enough she gets seen coming out of your apartment.
You might want to keep it friendly on the court, okay?
Why does everyone think I'm unfriendly?
I'm serious, Spence. Turns out Newhoff and his daughter aren't exactly Venus and Serena. So just dial it back a bit.
But Dad, I was out there for 5 hours yesterday swatting balls.
Good, then you'll hopefully be a little sore.
I want you to throw the game.
match?
Spencer, I'm asking you to just look at this as a means to an end. Okay? If he wins, I win.
So he's trying to get a business still out of this or something?
Oh, Martha, you're here. Next time, just push the button.
Excuse me?
Push the button that tells me you're here.
Okay.
Since it's your first visit, there's some paperwork. Why don't you fill it out in my office? I'm still renovating out here. Philip said this was your first time.
Or what?
You'll be fine. Let me grab a new patient file, and we can get started.
The therapist?
Psychotherapy. You're her therapist.
You just said her therapist. Martha, is there someone else joining us today?
Do you think she's got like a split personality or something?
Martha doesn't want therapy. Martha has to go.
Shouldn't argue with your kids in the house, but as a parent, I know how hard it is to sometimes not being able to control something like this.
Take away from me what matters most.
Been there.
What is it that matters to you? Because clearly it is not us.
Not their situation, just
You want me to find another
arguments
job
with
teaching
my
at a
husband.
different college? Do you want to pick up and move again? Because I will. I'll do that.
Is that what Iceland was all about?
Yeah, in a way it was. Because I wanted things to be the way they used to be with us.
And how was that? Me looking like a complete and total idiot because look at this. Look at this stupidly happy woman standing next to her loving husband. What am I supposed to do with all these family photos of our romantic trip abroad?
Stop it! Stop it! What happened with her was a mistake.
What I know is that you used our daughter to hide this from me. How could you do that to her? I don't even know who you are.
I panicked. I thought I didn't have another choice. I was scared. I was afraid I would lose you.
You just might.
Look, it's a long story. And it was important for our guests to win.
And so the only way for you to do that was for you to lose? Did your dad ask you to do that, or?
Look, he's not always like this.
Whatever you say, I see a lot of it here.
A lot of what?
People playing games, just off the court, you know?
Is there any chance you'd want to hang out sometime? Like, not here?
Yeah.
Please tell me you have a really deep pan, and please tell me I left my phone here.
You did.
Uh-oh.
What's
He's
wrong?
pissed.
I was trying to work, and it kept buzzing. I thought it was an emergency at your parents or something, so I looked at it. Just take it. Who's A?
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
How many of your friends did you tell?
I didn't.
Because if A knows, I'm thinking B and C and everybody else does too.
The person who sent this is not my friend.
You told me you were mature enough to handle this. Do you know what would happen if the school board or if anybody...
Don't tell anyone. You have to believe me.
Well, I don't. Just go. Go.
Well, she didn't lie. She didn't tell anybody, but maybe this is for the best.
No. I left something at my desk this morning.
Excuse me. Yeah.
What kind of security guard leaves the keys in the door? A bad one.
Anna?
Hi.
Just talk to him.
Are we over?
What?
Look, I'd rather you just tell me now before it's too late.
What's too late? What are you talking about?
If you want to take someone else to homecoming, Sean, you should.
Why would I do that? It's not like I'd actually go with anyone else.
So what are you doing with that skinny latte who drives you around?
Amber? No, she just drives me to school for our meetings. This club I joined, RLW, stands for Real Love Waits. Go ahead, make a joke.
Is it some kind of holy roller virgin society?
Look, I just thought hanging out with other people who feel the same way as I do will make it easier to hold out, you know?
Oh, I get it. Could I go with you to the next meeting?
Why? You want to join?
Well, we already tried doing it my way, so let's try not doing it your way.
Excuse me.
Well, I'm glad they talked. It's something. It's better than not knowing what's going on, you know? And making a stupid mistake because you think
Don't
one
tell me
thing's
that's how you
happening
wanna
when it's not.
celebrate. You deserve a 3-course meal tonight.
I think I'll pass.
Pass? Honey, you're the guest of honor. You won a national award and helped me sign Newhoff. Which almost didn't happen.
Why? Didn't I hit the net enough?
No, you were perfect, but things almost fell apart while you guys were in the locker room.
What happened?
Oh, well, he expected lunch at the club, and of course I didn't make a reservation, so there were no tables.
We sat at your favorite table.
Yeah, after I made a scene. I mean, I had to tell the manager that that kid on the courts forgot to call it in.
Who, Alex?
You blame the
Wait,
other
will he be in
kid?
trouble over this?
Who cares? Kid can pick up balls anywhere, right? We snagged a major client, Spence.
Her dad is a dick.
Why are you looking at me like that? Just did what I had to do.
Because you're an asshole.
To win?
Don't give me that attitude. Spencer, you're just as driven and competitive as I am. Don't pretend you're not.
You know what? You're right. I am. I'm just not sure it's a thing that I want to celebrate anymore. You know, and by the way, you don't have to read my essay.
Why not?
Because I stole it. But I'm gonna win a big fat award, so I'm guessing you're okay with that. You know, because winning's all that matters, right?
Well. Is he gonna be all pissy? He has a right to be. I'm just wondering if he is.
I was hoping you'd be here.
Why?
I really liked tracks 3, 7, and 9. 9 was the best. And I'm sorry about last night. Really sorry.
Just made him one.
What's that?
Something I made for you. There are a couple girly songs, so you have to keep an open mind.
Now, will she be friendly with him, though, when her friends are around? That's something I would want to see.
Hey. You ready?
Yeah.
Cool, then. Let's go.
Okay.
Is Mom still in her room?
Yeah.
And Dad? Do you think they're gonna work this out?
I really don't know.
Not something easy to just work out. Being betrayed like that. That it? Yes. Okie dokie. So, hold on. My mouse doesn't want to go to my other screen. Alright, so that was the end of Pretty Little Liars Season 1, Episode 5. And okay. So we got to see the beginning of the fallout, I guess you could say, with Arya's mother and father. And whether or not they'll get past it, I don't know. Like I said, that's not something everyone can look past. Personally, myself, I would not be able to look past something like that. I know me, and yeah. And I've had family members go through those kinds of situations, and I know how it affects families, and it's hurtful, and it's just a really awful thing to do to somebody that you supposedly love. And you shouldn't do it. You don't want to be with somebody, then just leave. Like, tell them you don't want to be with them. Yeah, it's going to hurt. It's going to suck. There's going to be crying. There's going to be fights. But don't go cheating on them, because that's just going to hurt way worse, you know? And then, you know, the end may still be the same. You know, you can't have your cake and eat it too, you know. We also had A drop some bombs on people. A sent the photo booth picture to Hannah. I still don't know what the purpose of that was. I don't know if they were trying to drive a wedge between Emily and her friends or what, because they only sent it to Hannah as far as we know. And Hannah was fine. She was fine with it. She was letting Emily know without telling Emily that she knows that, you know, as long as she's happy, she's happy. And, you know, basically it's like, you can tell me anything and it's going to be fine. So yeah. So I still don't really know the purpose of that. Also, Hannah started her job at the dentist office, and she ran into Jenna and found out that Jenna is seeing a therapist. I guess she was trying to break into the office at, like, toward the end of the episode to find out why she's seeing a therapist. So we don't know why she's seeing a therapist. I think it might just be just the whole, you know, being blind. You know, that's something that you might need to talk to a therapist about when you used to be able to see, and then, like, what, a year or two? I'm not sure how, like I know it's at least been a year. I don't know how far before Allison disappeared that this incident happened. I don't know if they really, like, pointed that out, but, you know, just, you know, the suddenly being blind thing is enough to see a therapist about. And also wondering if she can see, Jenna. I wonder if she can see, because, like, it looked like she was looking at her reflection in the elevator. And I would say because she knew Hannah was there. I don't know if she knew it was Hannah, but she knew somebody was there. But that could have just been simple smell or just the feeling of somebody looking over your shoulder, because, you know, you can sense stuff like that even if you can't see. You can sense when somebody's staring at you sometimes. So maybe it could just been something like that. I don't know. And the way they treat Toby it's really mean, considering that he could have, like, ratted them out and didn't for whatever reason. I know Allison had something on him, but I'm not sure what it was yet. You know, they're really mean to him, except for Emily. Except Emily's kind of like being his secret friend, and I don't approve of that. If somebody can't be your friend in front of their other friends, then they're not your friend. So, and people do that. Some people do that. Like, it's like, I'm your friend, but nobody else can know about it. And that's kind of like how Emily was treating Toby. And I understand why she doesn't want to say anything, because of the way that they're suspicious of him and talk about him. But maybe they would open their eyes more if Emily opened their eyes about Toby. So, I don't know. Maybe he should stop looking so suspicious all the time and creepy. Because he does. He has, like, a creepy face sometimes. And I don't know if that's on purpose or what, but he does. He has, like, this creepy face. But so far, I like Toby. I don't see anything wrong with him so far. Also, going back to Hannah, she was having issues with her boyfriend. What the hell's his name? I forgot his name. Sean. Thinking that maybe he was, like, moving on, or somebody was trying to take him from her. And so she finally came out and just asked him, which is something that I'm glad that she did. That's something that needed to be done, so that she's not sitting and worrying all the time, being paranoid, and maybe doing something really stupid that could cause the end of the relationship because she thought something was going on that wasn't going on, and stuff like that. So, but it sounds like they're still together. Like, Sean still wants to be with her, so that's good. And she's going to go with him to one of his meetings on waiting until, like, marriage. I believe that's what he wants to do. He wants to wait till marriage before having sex, and good for him. And yeah, so Spencer. Her dad is a dick. I'm just gonna say it. He is a world-class prick. And he's just like one of those people that feel entitled to whatever they want because they have money. That's how he comes across for me. Like, he got that kid in trouble. I don't remember his name, but the kid from the club that Spencer went out with at the end, he got him in trouble because he didn't have, you know, a table ready to have dinner with his clients and stuff, and he didn't care that he got the kid in trouble and possibly fired because, you know, he can get a job anywhere, you know. It's just like, that's such a douchey thing to do. I'm sorry. But I kind of like that she told her dad that she stole that paper. She just threw his, you know, what do you want to call it? I don't know, I can't think of the word, but like, he thinks it's okay to get a kid fired, you know, as long as he gets what he wants. So it's okay for her to steal a paper because she's going to win a big award for it. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I'm kind of glad she did that. I'm so mad I can't think of the word. I can't think of the word to use for that. But anyway, yeah, I think that's about it for the episode. Oh, sorry, Arya, the other bomb that got dropped. Arya left her phone at Ezra's house. I forgot his name for a second. And she went back there to cook dinner like they planned, and he was pissed. And he thinks that she told a friend, and now he could possibly get fired if anybody says something. And, you know, he doesn't have these worries when he's doing the wrong thing, and he knows it's wrong. But as soon as he thinks he might get caught because of that, then, you know, then he gets all pissed off at her for it. You know, it's just like, you know, it's wrong. Stop blaming her for everything. And, you know, she was telling the truth. We know she's telling the truth, that she didn't tell anybody. But, of course, he doesn't believe her because, you know, who can possibly know that she didn't tell, you know, kind of thing. So, anyway. But I enjoyed the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions, anything you'd like me to react to, please leave that down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Why do you have to be a dork?